My name is Abhilash, and I've been working in sales for a decade right now. I've been with multiple industries from health tech, edtech, SaaS, financial services, and financial markets. It all started out just wanting to understand how businesses work, what makes someone say yes, and what makes them walk away. Sales found me through curiosity more than ambition. During my early college days, I had started out an event management business along with my friend, and that is how I got the curiosity to understand how businesses work. Early on, I realized that the best salespeople aren't the loudest ones in the room, they are the ones who ask the best questions. So that reframing changed everything for me. I have now spent close to a decade in this space, and the more I learn, the more I see it as one of the most intellectually demanding professions there is. I would say preparation, because preparation is the unfair advantage that nobody talks about. So early in my career, I thought confidence came from, let's say, personality, but I've since learned that it comes from being the most prepared person in the room. That is, having your homework done before getting into a call, before speaking to a prospect. So before any important conversation, I research deeply the person, their business, what they are likely worried about right now. That habit has compounded over time more than any single skill I have developed. I've even built tools to help me do this systematically because I believe preparation can be engineered, not just practiced. For me, three things stand out. First, I have started hiring for the curiosity, not just for the experience, because curious people can figure things out. And second, the job of a leader is to remove the friction, not add processes. So a lot of management is just getting in the way, actually. Third is the golden one, that is the feedback, because feedback is a gift, but only if it is timely and specific. Vague praise and vague criticisms are equally useless. So the teams I have seen grow fastest are the ones where real conversations happen early, not in annual reviews. Trends that shape the future of B2B sales, three things I think will make sense here. The generic pitch has now died. Buyers are too informed right now. You cannot be a generalist anymore. You have to be a specialist, because being a generalist is just being commoditized, but you must have deep domain expertise that commands attention and trust. There is a blur that is happening between the sales and marketing, because the best salespeople right now are building audiences, creating content, and coming into conversations already known. So the funnel isn't linear anymore. I think it is relational. AI has compressed time, which means the bar for the quality has risen. Everyone can now send 100 emails in no time, which we used to actually take 10, where we used to send 10. So I think the volume is no longer the differentiator. The judgment is knowing who to send, why to send, and what to say that actually matters. I think that's what separates a good from the great. I use AI heavily for research, pattern recognition, and drafting. But the strategic thinking and the human moment in the call, I think that is still irreplaceable. I've become someone who builds tools as much as uses them. I've created custom scoring tools to qualify prospects, content frameworks to generate leads, and research assistants to prep for calls. Because every business is different and every sales process is different, so you have to build something that makes sense for you. Beyond that, AI writing and research tools have changed my workflow dramatically, because previously it used to take a lot of time to really draft a good email, but right now it can be done in seconds. But the honest answer is the tools matter less than the discipline around it. So a calendar and a weekly rhythm will outperform any stack used inconsistently. So no matter the tool, I think the discipline around it and the way to use it makes a lot of difference there. The one word answer here would be irreplaceable, because when everything is digital, physical presence becomes rare and valuable. I've been to events recently. I did a 3 week trip to the UK and Ireland to meet a couple of clients, attend events, which opened up a lot of things that 6 months emails didn't for me. There's quality of trust that forms in person that just doesn't replicate in a screen. So my view is that use digital to scale your reach, to reach a lot of people, but use the in-person meeting to deepen the relationship that actually matters. So it is very important that we meet people to deepen the relationships because that takes sales a long way. To someone starting out, I would say you should become obsessively curious about the people you're selling to, not just about your product, about their world, their pressure, their goals, their problems, and everything. The product knowledge will come, but empathy and curiosity are harder to teach. To a budding sales leader, I think the job is no longer to be the best seller, it is to make others better. That's a completely different skill set. Learn to listen more than you talk, and I would say build a psychological safety around your team so that your team tells you the truth. It will make them to be honest. And what I follow is that I never ask someone to do something that I wouldn't do myself.